Okay. Hello, Facebook. Um, my dead name is Noel. I prefer to be called Savannah. Savannah Stormy is the new name I've come up with. Um, I've already posted one video about 3 days ago. It was a live stream. I had problems figuring out how to go live on my computer. Yeah, just so you know, I'm 43. I do have kids and I'm learning technology. I try to keep up the best I can. But you know, anyway, that's neither here or there. My main purpose here on YouTube is because I've been on Facebook for several years. Facebook's kind of hostile, and there's just there's everybody says there's outlets. If you need help, come talk to us, especially for male to female like myself. Um, and then you go and even some of your pupils in the LGBT, they tend to hammer you. I am a veteran of the Army, and even other vets tend to, when they find out you're trans, they kind of turn on you. And I don't need that. I'm 43. I shouldn't have to deal with that. Um, I came out in 2019. I'm currently on blockers only. I've changed quite a bit. My face has changed, my hair, my eyes. Of course, I've got some development in places that wasn't there before. Um, I can't have HRT. Unfortunately, my cholesterol is out the roof, and my doctor is actually working on trying to get injections that will lower my cholesterol so it can get on actual estrogen. Uh, the only other option I have is I'm thinking of a bilateral orchiectomy. That'll kind of solve the issue with the HRT problems. So I might go that route. I've read it's pretty safe, recovery is pretty quick. And the other problem I have is I can't really afford facial feminization surgery. Not at this point. I've got a wife and 4 kids, and they kind of take priority when it comes to the finances. So, uh, you know, if you're a grown up, you do what you got to do, and they're definitely my priority. Just celebrated 16 years with my wife. Uh, when I first came out, she took it pretty rough. She came back to me about a week later, and we kind of talked it out, and she accepted it, and she's actually pretty supportive. My mom and dad are supportive. My older sister, she's supportive. Just kind of set the scene for you. I come from a family with 28 military veterans, and of the 28, there's only 2 Army veterans. Myself and one of my uncles, which I won't list his name, keep his identity safe. All the rest were Air Force. Uh, Honestly, I just wasn't smart enough for the Air Force, and the Army would take me quicker. So I went into Army. Uh, and let's be honest, some of they just don't take care of their people very well. So anyway, that's a whole nother topic. My main goal here is to let other male to female and even the female to male know that it doesn't matter what age you are. If you decide that it's time, then do it. Don't don't let money, don't let anything else stop you. Um, I knew at the age of 7 that I was different. I knew I wasn't gay. I knew I liked girly stuff. I knew I liked girl toys. You've probably heard this story over and over, but yeah, age 7, and because of my dad's Air Force career, I really I kept it to myself because I didn't want that to impact his career and ruin his chances of having a stable Air Force career. So I did all the dude things. I played football, I played baseball, basketball, bowling, fishing. Um, about 10 years ago, I got into weightlifting real heavy. At one point, okay, you can see my arms now; they're not very big. I've actually, at one point, I weighed 235 pounds, and I had 24.5-inch biceps. Um, and since I got on the blockers, March 18th, 2019, I have lost. I'm right at 78 pounds lost now. So I've lost quite a bit of weight, and actually it's been healthy because my BMI was really big between the muscle mass and the whey protein and all that. It just wasn't healthy for me. I've been since separating from the military. I've been diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis, MS, fibromyalgia, and a couple of years ago, I was actually diagnosed with what they call adult Tourette syndrome or Tourette's disorder. Excuse me. And you may notice throughout my videos that I do have a tick. I don't have any verbal problems. I do stutter every now and then, but other than that, it's mostly just it's neck ticks and my chest. The muscles in my chest tend to move around a lot. Um, Now, some of you probably know other trans people. Some of you may not. I've lost a lot of friends since I came out as trans. Some people don't believe the science behind it, the genetics behind it. Uh, you know, they listen to other people instead of reading solid research and medical research on what can be, what actin dysphoria is, and that the fact dysphoria could be just a face dysphoria, or it could be genitalia dysphoria. People don't realize it could be different dysphorias throughout the body. It's not just always genitalia. Um, you know, I've always felt like inside, no, I'm not supposed to be a guy. I'd rather present as a female because I feel more confident that way, and I feel healthier, and I feel more me. Used to, as a guy, I'd walk in a room and I felt like everybody's trying to measure me up, and oh man, that dude lifts weights. I want to go fight him and test him out, and I felt just nervous. Now I walk into the room, yeah, I get some weird looks, but it doesn't bother me. They can look all they want. I'm happy. If somebody is happy, leave them alone. Let them be happy. Yeah. Why should it be any of your business what somebody else is doing to make them happy? It shouldn't. And quite frankly, that's one of the biggest problems of the world right now. Uh, it's just people are too worried about what other people are doing. I I don't care who you voted for. I'm not going to tell you who I voted for because it's none of your business. Being a former soldier, I know all too well what the price is that people pay so you can have your opinion and post it on Facebook and post it on Reddit and Instagram and just barrage people and basically tell them they have no freedom of speech. I'm sorry. The soldiers that came before me gave them that right. My dad, my sister, her husband, my grandfather that's dead now, bless his heart, um, they all gave that next person that didn't serve the right to voice their opinion, and they gave me the right to decide that I no longer want to live as a male, and I'm not going to. That's why we are the USA. We are that because of the men and women that have died well before we ever came along. I'm not a boomer. I'm not a millennial. I guess I'd be more or less considered Generation X. You know, um, is everything in my life perfect? No, I struggle just like everybody else. Am I happy? Yes. My kid, when I came out, my 4 kids support me. My wife supports me, and they're all that matters. My dogs support me. They don't shun me because I look halfway like a chick now, maybe, or like a freak, whatever you may call me. They still love me. They're always there for me when somebody else can't be. I love animals. Animals are the best thing on this planet, and animals, especially dogs, will always be better than us humans because they don't know what prejudice is. They don't they don't know what sarcasm is. They don't care. All they know is they can tell when a human is hurting, and they're going to go help them. Now, the main purpose of me setting up this YouTube is I want people to know what can really happen with male to female transition. I have watched thousands and thousands upon thousands of videos. 1 minute they're a dude that weighs 245 pounds, and the next video clip they show they're skinny as a rail, they have boobs, hips, long pretty hair, their face is perfect, They know how to do makeup. Okay, that's all cool. Whatever. If that's what pushes you through your transition, then you do that. You do you. But I just got tired of seeing that. I want people to realize what the real cost of transitioning is financially, family wise, losing friends. That's what I want people to know. So, one day, every day I look different. I never look the same. One day I may look a little more guy than the next day. Only being on blockers, I think I've come a long ways. Like my ticket is acting up right now because I'm really nervous being on here. Um, because I know somewhere in the comments there's going to be somebody that calls me a freak, says I'm not real, blah blah blah. Whatever. I just really don't care. I'm out here to help people. That's my goal. For years I helped people work through their PTSD. I do have certain forms of PTSD. I won't say it's from the military, but I do have PTSD. Some of it before the military, some of it during the military, some of it from after the military. Um, So anyway, I'll kind of wrap this up in just saying that my main content is going to be male to female transition. If I state something that is not a fact and you tell me in the comments, I will go look it up and I will make sure the next time I see you or you comment, I will make sure I have an answer as to why I was wrong. I will make sure I get it right the next time. I don't want bad information out there. I want good information out there to the public and other people that are in my shoes. Um, Again, I won't touch on the politics. I'm 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 going to say one thing about the trans youth. The people that are trying to take the medications away from trans youth do not understand what is available to trans youth. They do not understand that a lot of the things that are available, and vice versa, female to male, do not apply to anybody under the age of 18. They need to go do their research and get their facts straight because they have no understanding of what they're saying. But yet they're pushing the bills through. And they don't realize that the damage they're going to cause by that is going to be way bigger than being worried about giving somebody a blocker until the age of 18, and they can make a legal adult decision whether they want to continue transition or stay where they are. So, um, if you do put something really negative in my comments, I'll probably just block it, delete it. I'm not going to take the time to deal with you. I've been through too much and made it too far um, to have to deal with that. So I'll wrap it up and with that and just saying, you know, if it's good comments, I'll be looking forward to them. If you decide there's content that you'd really like me to talk about, let me know in the comments below, and I'll definitely make a whole video about it if you want. I've got nothing but time. I'm retired, so I will say this: I'm gonna put two names out there. There are two male to females now that helped me come out, that helped me make the decision to transition. And the first one is Blair White, and the second one is Samantha Lux. I've watched their videos since they came out. I've watched their full transitions. You can check on YouTube if you want. I am subscribed to both of them. But they helped me come out. They helped me decide, yes, this is what I want. Their logic is good. I don't know if they go against each other or not. I've never seen them actually tie up on YouTube. But I do know both of them had a part in helping me come out and decide that I want to do this. And being established financially and everything, at the age of 43, I stood to lose a lot, actually. I did, Um, on Facebook, I lost almost 135 friends, most of them veterans. As soon as I came out publicly on Facebook, they all bailed. They left. Um, that just tells me they had their reason. They didn't believe in the science, or they were never really my friends. I'm figuring out I don't need friends. I need family. I I need support. That's what I need. That's what most people need. So, again, I'll wrap this up. Please, content suggestions below. I really want them. If you don't like my makeup, tell me. I'll change it. Because of my dark complexion, it's actually hard to do it right. I recently cut my hair because it was driving me nuts. I went through a moment of dysphoria. I shaved my head bald for like 15 years. I'm surprised I can even grow hair. Uh, my new name is Savannah Stormy. So you can either refer to me as Stormy or you can call me Savannah. And it doesn't matter. Please don't call me Noel. That's my real name, my dead name. I don't want to go by that. Um, you know, you know how it feels to be dead named. It hurts. The only exception I make is my mom and dad. You know, they created me. I can't really tell them what to do. They support me. That's all I need. They don't have to call me her. They are the one exception. So, okay, that's going to be it for now. I love you. I love everybody out there. Um, I got no hate for anyone, even the people that are trying to hurt the trans community. I don't hate them either. I understand everybody's got their little convictions, and if they dislike something that's strong, they're standing up for what they feel is right too. So I can't really be mad at them for doing what they feel is right in their minds. And you won't convince them otherwise either. Just like you won't convince me to change my mind. So again, thank you. And I'll see everybody hopefully in the next video. If I get enough content suggestions, I could do these weekly. I could do them bi-weekly, once a month. If I'm terrible, just tell me, hey, get off Facebook. Get off YouTube. I will. I'll leave. So see you next time.